car salesmen have started charging a fee.
And welcome back to a new video, and I have one that's going to make you want to scratch your head or put your head in a microwave oven and turn it on high for 5 minutes straight until it explodes, because these dealerships are insane. And I'm telling you, I hope this does not take off as a trend, but it is starting to trend on Instagram, on TikTok, and when AI is picking it up, it's absolutely clear that dealerships are starting to believe that their time is so valuable. The salesman's time is so valuable. These are such delicate geniuses and educated geniuses when it comes to cars that without them, absent them, you would not be able to make a decision on what car to buy. Without their expertise, skill, and talent, and knowledge, that you could not make a good decision, because they are so valuable that their time is worth, you ready for this? You ready for the punchline? $50. So here's the pitch, and I'll play you a video that's going to blow your mind in a second. I'd love your thoughts on this, and I wanted to send this out as a warning because they're hoping that you get caught either on the phone or in person with this. So you show up to a dealership and you have no clue exactly what you want to buy. You're perplexed maybe about the different models. You need some guidance. You want to touch, feel the things, and then make that decision. Despite doing tons of online research, you're still not completely sure if you want to buy this car or that car that the manufacturer sells. That's great. Should be great for them. And the salesman says to you, well, here's the deal. I'm willing to spend as much time with you as needed, and I'm going to show you the cars, explain to you the cars, tell you all the differences in the cars, go through the financing, explain all the ups, the downs, the backs and forths, including probably try to talk you into buying a bunch of crap you don't need that's already put on the car that's overpriced by 90% markup, like nitro fill air for $400 and $350 lug nuts. I'm going to do that with you and help you find your way and make the decision on what car you want to buy, which will probably be the one that's going to pay me the highest commission. These are things they wouldn't say, but other things they say. And for that incredible amount of value, so they're going to have to make a presentation. It's going to have to be a short presentation, but it'll be powerful. You have to give me your credit card, and I'm going to charge you $50, a $50 consultation fee. If you don't buy the car, I keep the money. If you do buy the car, I'm going to credit that $50 towards the purchase price of the car. Now, here's the deal. You gotta understand. Right now, most of you are saying, "Well, I would never fall for that. I'm not doing that. That's insane. They're already ripping me off. They're already going to try to grind me. These are not consultants. These are not fiduciaries of yours. Okay, they are fiduciaries of themselves in the dealership. When you pay a consulting fee, you're paying a fee to somebody who is at least convincing you that they are fiduciaries of yours. They are looking out for your best interests and helping you. That's the problem I see with this. They can't do this and then convince you that they are actually acting in your best interest when you know 100% that they are acting in their own best interest. So if you were trading $50 for them to actually act as a fiduciary on your behalf and a consultant to help educate you with valuable and helpful information that would benefit you against the desires of the dealership, then you might be getting a great deal for that. It's not that way. Here's what they're saying. We want $50 because our time's so valuable and so many people come into the dealerships, waste our time. This is something that has been rampant throughout the auto industry and something they've had to deal with forever. And frankly, anyone selling anything to the public has had to deal with this, whether you walk into Best Buy or a car dealership or anywhere where you look and you shop and you choose not to buy after you make that decision of seeing and touching and feeling the thing. But the dealerships think they're different. Imagine walking into Best Buy and them saying, before you come in the door, a salesperson's going to help you find the TV you want, and you have to pay him $50 for his time. If you buy the TV, the $50 will go towards the TV. If not, he gets paid $50. My question would be, what in the hell is he getting paid hourly for then? Because at least in my state, you can't show up to a job that is a W-2 position and not get paid something, albeit likely minimum wage, maybe a little better, to show up. So they're getting paid for their time. They're absolutely not in the ministry. They're not doing it as charity. They're getting paid for their time. So if they're getting paid for their time, they're getting paid to do whatever it is that helps guide a customer to buy a car from them at way too high of a price, with markups, with add-ons, with other crap, with a bumped interest rate and a bunch of other crap shoved down their throat when they get to finance. The $50 thing is just an absolute slap in the face, but it's also arrogant. It's them believing that they are so important, so vital to the transaction, when Tesla's figured out how to do it without them, and other companies have as well, where you simply can go on and order the car and buy the car. I can tell you walk into CarMax, when I bought that Challenger years ago from CarMax, I literally bought the whole thing online. Done. And I definitely paid a little more than I'd pay at a dealership rolling in the dirt for 6 hours, but I saved 6 hours. I also got a really good warranty and an interest rate disclosed to me right up front that was not bad at all. And I just simply showed up to take delivery of the car and do the paperwork. So these guys think that they bring so much more value than that, when all we're asking for is a simple transaction to not get shaken down. Let me play this video and let me just show you a couple things to show you that you may run into this. And if you do, look them in the eye and say no. And feel free to be laughing as you say no. Also, you can use the international sign of go F yourself, which is the middle finger, and walk off the dealership if they think they're going to shake you down for money, even if you don't buy something. Please. But you know what? A lot of you are sitting here thinking, I would never fall for that. There are people currently falling for it. And I'm doing this video to hope to reach out to those people and say, don't do it. Here's why. One of the biggest, I'm going to show you the video, but one of the biggest thorns in the side of dealerships, modern, normal, traditional dealerships, though, today, and salespeople, are these car brokers. These car brokers that are out there offering to negotiate for you to get the car. It drives them crazy because they don't get to ragdoll the customer in the dealership for 6 hours. I believe there's value in that. You will pay that guy or gal $500 or $1,000 for the service, and they will save you 6 hours of your life and get you a better deal than you probably would have gotten yourself. So these guys hate that. So they're saying, well, if those guys are able to get $1,000 for consulting with them and negotiating for them, we can too. Again, the difference is those third-party auto broker negotiators are fiduciaries. They're saying, I'm working for you and not the dealership. Remember, that's critical. That's the deal. So let me show you what I found here that just blew my mind. And here you go. So on simple Google AI, you can see that it has appeared on Instagram, YouTube, and even TikTok, which I'll show you in a minute, indicating a new, though unconfirmed, trend in the auto industry where dealerships may charge a fee for customer consultations or for preparing vehicles for sale. Now, it's not a standard practice, but here's how these things take off. Some dealers do it, more dealers do it. Next thing you know, every dealer you go to is doing it. And now you're stuck saying, well, everybody's doing it, so I guess I have to pay it. That's how these things happen. That's how the markups took place. Well, everybody's charging them. I guess I just have to pay them. We have to immediately say no so that this dies at the conception of this stupid idea and never, ever rears its ugly head again, whether it's $50, $25, $10, or I bring you a granola bar. I'm not paying that money. Now, I will admit, when I bought that car from CarMax and took it back because I had that 21-day return, I did return it because I ended up buying a Scat Pack Charger brand new. I did walk in, I slipped a Hyundai and palmed it to the salesman because I knew CarMax wasn't going to pay him much. So I appreciated all the time the guy took. That's different. That's showing appreciation. In many cases, when I buy new cars, I will throw a little something back if the guy did a good job or if they deliver the car to my house or something. So this is very different, but check this out. Let's go ahead and check out the video. This is a car sales guy that's coaching other salespeople. So he's going to get traction on this. You can go follow him on TikTok if you want, but check it out.
Car salesmen have started charging a fee. Imagine walking into a dealership with no clue what you want, wasting hours of a salesperson's time. Well, that's about to change. Starting now, some dealerships have started rolling out a new policy. If you don't know what you want, there's a $50 consultant fee. Why? Because a salesperson time is valuable. They're not just there to hand you keys, they're experts helping you narrow down choices, find financing, and guide you through one of the biggest purchases of your life. Here's how it works. If you come in and already have a vehicle in mind, you're good. You go on a test drive, you buy the vehicle, $50 never applies to you. But if you don't buy, that's where the $50 fee comes in for their time. If you walk in and have no idea what you're looking for, if you pay $50 up front, that covers the salesperson's efforts to walk you through the options. And if you do end up buying that day, that $50 comes right off the price of the car, so it doesn't even affect you either. This isn't about scaring away buyers, it's about respecting the process. Salespeople aren't here to babysit and listen to bad jokes. They're here to help serious customers. Just like a consultant or a lawyer charges for their time, now dealerships are recognizing that their people's time is valuable. So next time you head into the dealership, come prepared or be ready to pay the $50 consultant fee. Respect the game, respect people's time, and everybody wins. We want to hear from you. Would you have an issue making sure your salesperson gets paid for their time? Drop a comment. Chill!
What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? These guys forgot what it means to be in commission sales. Now, they're getting paid hourly. I have a lot of real estate agents that I oversee that sometimes houses don't sell. Sometimes they don't even close. Sometimes you work a year and you get paid nothing. Nothing. That's how it works. When a fiduciary goes to work for you, their job is to help get the deal done at the price terms that you desire, not work for the other guy. In this case, this guy wants to charge you to work for the other guy to hustle you. Listen, I'm sure he's a wonderful guy, but I'll tell you right now, I ain't giving him $50. I ain't giving him $5. The risk is you become a great salesperson. You get me to buy that car because I'm so impressed with you, appreciate, like you, respect you. You've done me right in the initial meeting, that I want to buy a car from you. And then don't screw with me on the money. Don't take 6 hours of my life. Don't torture me. Don't hook electrodes to my nipples. Don't light me on fire. Don't pull my toenails out. And let me buy that car at a reasonable price without a whole bunch of 90% marked up add-ons and $400 in nitro fill and lug nuts and clear coat and crap paint protection and things that I don't need for $5,000. And look, maybe I'll tip you at the end. I have no problem with tipping. Tip him at the end. But at the beginning, don't do it, folks. Say no. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's make sure that this never gets any traction. When I saw this, I thought, I got to do a video. I got to make sure everybody I can reach out there knows when these dealers start trying to play this game with you, turn around and walk. Practice your moonwalk and walk backwards out of that lot while you're giving them the double bird, jump in your car, smoke those tires, and go to another dealership. Do not fall for this. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Would you pay this fee for all that amazing educated expertise that they're going to impart upon you? Or would you, give them the double bird? Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.